welcome back to the Money Talks with Andy channel. This is Andy. So today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to calculate rental yield. So let's dive right into it. So let me first make a distinction. It's actually gross rental yield, although it's often just referred to as rental yield. Okay. Now, why do we calculate gross rental yield? Now, the reason is it allows for property investors to compare similar fruits. I absolutely love fruit analogies. But basically, it's allowing property investors to compare properties on a like-for-like basis. So you can determine which one gives you the best bang for your buck. Okay, so the formula is really basic, but it's something you need to absolutely master. Okay, and it does get easier with time, but it does take a bit of practice. So the formula: rental yield equals gross rental income divided by price of property multiplied by 100. I'll repeat that. Rental yield is equal to the gross rental income divided by the price of a property multiplied by 100. So this gives us a percentage and allows us to compare different properties to see which one offers the best rental yield. Okay, and it's just one of many factors to consider. So just a little note here on rental income. Typically, property investors talk about this on an annualized basis, so for a 12-month period or 1 year. So if you collect your rent on a monthly basis, that's 12 months. If you collect rent on a bi-weekly basis, multiply your rental income by 26 to give 1 year of rent. Or if you collect rent on a weekly basis, you multiply that by 52 weeks to give you 1 year's rent. Okay? And I just want to give you a sample of a rental yield calculation. And in this example, let's use a single family house. Okay? And at the moment, let's assume it can be rented out for a gross rental income of $12,500 for 1 year. Okay? And let's also assume the property price. It's currently listed at $250,000. Now, what is the rental yield for this single family house? And it is $12,500 divided by $250,000 multiplied by 100, and that gives you 5%. So this single family house gives you a rental yield of 5%. Now, you may want to go and compare that with other properties that you may be looking at investing at. So it could be a duplex, it could be a multiplex, and see what the rental yield is and compare it with, other properties that you may want to invest. It may be single family houses or, like I say, a duplex or multiplex. It's completely up to you. But what you do need to bear in mind is you need to do the homework, okay? I cannot stress this enough. If you do not understand the specific area you're investing in, it's difficult for you to know what you're going to actually receive in rent. If you don't know what you're going to receive in rent that is realistic, then this is all academic. It's completely useless. So you need to know your area very well so that you know what rent you can achieve. And on top of that, you also need to know what the market price of each potential investment property is for that area. Without these two things, you cannot calculate realistic rental yields. And because of that, you won't be able to compare different properties, which is why you need to become an expert in whatever area you're choosing to invest in. So, with that, I just want to leave you with a little piece of advice. Practice makes perfect. It really does. And you'll be able to compare apples to apples, different properties, once you know what the rental income figures are and what the property price might be for the properties you're looking at investing in. So definitely practice this, and you'll find that with more practice, you'll get better at it with time. So there we have it. That was a quick tutorial of how to calculate rental yield. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you next time.